ating stresses is itong ating shearing strain. So sometimes sa machine design, we are dealing with unit analysis. So it is best na ma-master natin yung mga units natin. So basahin ko lang, the shearing stress in a piece of structured steel is 14.51 KSI. The modulus of rigidity, G, is 85 gigapascal. Calculate the shearing strain. So naghanap ng shearing strain. So we will simply solve this by recalling yung shearing stress tsaka shearing strain natin is being related by some constant na tinatawag na modulus of rigidity. So yung shearing stress is equivalent sa modulus of rigidity times ang theta. So kung given ka naman dito sa problem ng stress, which is given, pati yung G, then we can simply substitute that to get the data. However, yung KSI, kilo PSI, hindi mo pwede i-cancel out sa gigapascal. So we needed to ano bang conversion ng dalawa. So we don't know for sure ano yung exact conversion, but we can use yung step-by-step conversion natin. So we know that yung 1 KSI is 1,000 PSI, then yung PSI pwede mo i-convert ng kilopascal. So kaya minultiply siya ng 1,000, then divide by 14.7. So in this way, mawawala yung PSI natin, even yung PSI. So gagamitin natin 1 atmosphere. As 1 atmosphere is 14.7 PSI. We know that in kilopascal, that is 101.325. So matitira kilopascal. Pero hindi pa pwedeng i-cancel out yun sa gigapascal. So we need to convert gigapascal also. So 1 gigapascal is 10 raised to 6 kilopascal. So magka-cancel out yung giga at yung kilo. Kung papansin, yung strain wala na siyang. Okay, so let us solve this problem. Substitute lang natin yung mga values. Lagay na natin sa calculator. Ayan, sige. So meron tayo dito. Wala ko lang to. Ayan, so lagay lang natin yung mga conversion. Just always take note pag naglalagay sa calculator, double check nyo muna bago nyo pindutin equals. And so para hindi kayo pabalik-balik na sinusolve natin. Okay, so in any case, kunin lang natin yung data. So makuha na natin, that's 1.17 at 665 times 10 raised to negative 3. So para makuha nyo yung same decimal na meron dun sa choices natin, then we simply press answer, then yung shift tapos yung egg. So when we do that twice, makukuha nyo yung ganitong result na 0.001176. So that is basically 118, and yung closest answer letters sila. Sige, so let us consider naman problems relating naman dun sa ating mga constants, di ba? So we have shown earlier na meron tayong mga problems such as yung Young's modulus na kino-consider pati yung mga shearing modulus or tinatawag na modulus of rigidity. So let us relate yung modulus of rigidity sa modulus of elasticity. So basahin ko lang to. Given the modulus of elasticity 207 gigapascal and Poisson ratio of 0.28, calculate the modulus of elasticity. So from the problem, even if sinabi niyang modulus of elasticity at binigay niya yung simple na G, then we will be solving yung tinatawagan na rigidity modulus or modulus of rigidity. Kasi pwede rin niyang isang term niya is modulus of elasticity in rigid or in shear. And then in any case, dito naman sa context ng problem, yun naman yung pinapahal. So how do we solve for the modulus of the rigidity given tayo modulus of elasticity? That's basically G equals E over twice ng 1 plus Poisson ratio. So from the problem, given tayo ng dalawa, yung 207 gigapascal tsaka 0.2. Substitute lang natin yun. Okay, so when we do this, substitute lang natin yan. Yung units naman pareho pa rin gigapascal, makukuha pa rin natin yung same unit na answer. Press mo lang equals, press mo yung FV, makukuha mo yung 80.8 gigapascal. So, yan yung letter C natin. So, ganun lang kasimple. Kung sakali na makukuha nyo yung sagot in a much more simpler manner, lalo na pag machine design, mas maganda, mas maigi since mas mabilis siyang solve sa ganung paraan. Sige, so another problem relating dun sa ating constants na mga nagagamit sa machine design. So let me read first the problem. Bulk Young's modulus of a material is 200 gigapascal. What is its bulk modulus? Its Poisson ratio of the material is 0.2. So, sir, na ba yung tinatawag na bulk modulus? Actually, bulk modulus, narinig na natin yan or na-encounter na natin yan sa power plant 5 under ng fluid mechanics. Pag sinabi kasi bulk modulus, yan din yung ating modulus of elasticity in terms of volume, di ba? So, yan yung related doon sa change in pressure tsaka change in volume doon sa may ano natin, fluid mechanics. So, however, in this particular problem, given tayo ng Young's modulus. How do we relate yung E na Young's modulus sa bulk modulus ng A? Which is basically E over 3 times 1 minus twice ng Poisson ratio. From the problem, given tayo ng Young's modulus pati ng bulk ng Poisson ratio, ita-direct sum lang natin. So, kailangan na tandaan yung equation. So, the moment na makalimutan nyo yan, yung formula na to, then it is much more challenging to get the answer since we will derive pa yung relation ng dalawa. In any case, substitute lang natin yan. Then, lagay lang natin sa calculator, pwede na natin makuha yung answer natin. So, ganun na yung gawin natin. And just take note of the unit. Gigapascal lang naman yun dyan. So, basically, gigapascal lang din yung possible na meron din. So, press equals, makukuha yung value is 166.67 megapascal. So, times 10 raised to 3 kasi nag-convert pa. So, ano yung ating conversion na yun? Gigapascal to megapascal is 1,000. So, basically, times 1,000 mo lang and ang 1,000 is 10 raised to 3. So, kaya siya naging. Kasi answer natin is yung letter, hinga natin.